Hello guys, welcome back to our new session of programming problem taker. So in this session we're gonna save a easy level of question. So you can see this SQL question has also been a part of some companies, technical companies. So the companies are Apple, Microsoft, Dell. So the companies they have asked this question in their interview sessions. So now you can see we have given a schema and data set for you can see it's a table of facts events. So first let me show you the facts events table. So first let me open the database editor. We have the data in SQL prop database. So I have already made the table, created the table. So now you can see how I can show you this table. So in this table you can see we have a ID, time ID, user ID, customer ID, client ID, event ID, and the last one is event ID. Second last one is event type. So in problem you can see what they have said is they have said write a query that returns the so first problem segment will be they said that write a query that returns the number of unique users. So this is our first problem statement. So we can begin with this, or we can say we can approach our problem solving from this statement. And the second segment is per client per month. So you can see they have set the write a query that returns the number of unique users. So first we have find the number of unique users for what the unique users is per client per month. So in table of facts events you can see they have said that time id time at with the user is using or customer is something doing, and the customer id which is send it, client id which is deserve, and event type is message sent. So you can see the customer id or the user id has on a particular time by using the desktop has sent a message. So now we can make a story out of it. So the user id 3668 has by using the desktop has sent a message at the time of which time you can see 2020 to 28. And as same we can see the second user 7892 which has the connects customer id by using the mobile has received a file at this timestamp. And again we can see we have the multiple rows of multiple data. You can see number of 9763, a user with two data 9763 and 9763. By using the desktop it has received a video call. So you can see video call received, and at which time first it received a video call on 0403/2020, and the second it received the 0402/2020. So now you can see what this is, a it's a type of data of events of a particular user. So particular user which has have file received or video call received or message received or message sent. You can see these are the events. So the users are particular which are doing something or doing some events, and on which they are doing events, this is mobile desktop. So by using what they have done is by using mobile or desktop. So these have given at the which timestamps. So these are the facts of data as you can see. So in question what they have said is write a query that returns the number of unique users per client per month. So you can see by for finding the number of unique users we can first write the count of user id, and if I hit the enter, so you can see it has given the 10 which is the total of number of users. And what we'll do is Now we'll just use the second problem statement, which is per point client per month, because we have to find the unique users per client per month. So first we will write the per month, which is of date format of time ID, so we can use only month and time, or we can just first write the client ID. So we can first write the client ID, and we can write the use the date format function of date timestamp, and use the time ID column for the year and month. You can see percentile y comma percentile m, and we can, for now we can remove the count, but we'll use it later. So you can see it as that given as the months and years. So now we can format it out as month year, or year month as vice versa. Now what we have to do is we have to count the unique users per client per month. So for counting the user ID, we can write the count user ID, as you can see in tables. As you can see in table, I can use the count function with the user ID. So in problem statement, they have said that number of unique users. So for finding the number of unique user, counting the number of unique users, we can use the count. No, not the count. Count as we have already used. We can use the distinct. So you can see we have count the distinct user ID. But if I enter now, enter. If I push the enter button now, then you'll see it has said the we have to use the group by or full group by. So what we'll use is, you can see in problem statement second, they have said is per client per month. So for using per client per month, we can use the group by per client. So you can see client ID, and per month, for month is we have the month year aliasing. So if I hit the enter, so now you can see that for the client ID desktop in the second month of 2020, there are three unique users which will use the desktop for perform some facts or perform some operations. And in the fourth month of year, two unique users have used the desktops. And in the second month of 2020, one unique users has used the mobile. So it will give us the number of unique users doing using particular clients on particular month. So it will cross check from the different side or for the both columns. So guys, you can see we can aliasing it as number of unique users, as number of unique users. So now you can see that we have solved this question. That's all guys from my side. Thank you. Bye bye.